Good evening, Chem 107. We are here checking chemical reactions on aluminum foil. So I have here silver nitrate, copper sulfate, calcium chloride, and lead nitrate. I have already cleaned the aluminum foil and marked it according to the instructions. And I have my salt water already prepared. Now it does say to record the initial appearance of the chemical and the initial appearance of the foil. For the silver nitrate, I'm going to have to check that once I put it on the foil because it is sitting in a completely white bottle right now and it has a bunch of warning labels on it, so I will not be taking it out just yet. I'll check that after. The instructions do say to get the aluminum foil really damp with the salt water because that's what's going to produce our chemical reaction. On the metal. And it says to record start time. It is currently 5:35 in the PM on Sunday. So first, a couple drops of silver nitrate and the initial appearance. All right, so the initial appearance is, I'm going to say it's a little cloudy. And there's also what appears to be like black pieces, black drops. It's hard to make out, but it's definitely cloudy. And the initial appearance of the foil was clear foil, shiny. All right. Now for the copper sulfate. The initial appearance of the copper sulfate is a light blue. And there definitely appears to be bubbling. There's definitely some little bubbles that are forming. The color hasn't changed any, but there's definitely little bubbles, so there's definitely some sort of reaction happening there. The color remains a light blue. Oh, wait a minute. Now there appears to be a little bit of black. All right, so there's a little bit of black happening there too. For the calcium chloride, the initial appearance is pretty clear. It's not cloudy at all, just clear. And there does not appear to be much going on. It's still clear. So there doesn't seem to be much reaction as far as like the initial. Now we have the lead nitrate. All right, there's definitely a quick reaction with the lead. It got cloudy. I don't see much else happening. It's just, oh, wait a minute. Yep, there's some bubbles forming on the metal. So there is definitely something happening. Calcium chloride still nothing. I figured this can probably be my 5-minute one because by the time this is done, it'll probably be about 5 minutes. So, oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the second one, which was the copper sulfate, has almost completely dissolved, and the metal is black or brown, possibly a rusted color, and the liquid is gone almost completely. And that's only been a couple minutes. Over here, the silver nitrate is still quite cloudy, and some areas are a little black. The calcium chloride does not seem to be doing much of anything. I would say no reaction. And the lead is quite minimal reaction, just some faint bubbles. All right. Well, I'm going to say that is it for the initial, and probably could safely say at the 5-minute marker, because by the time I'm done talking here, it'll probably have been 5 minutes, just about. But so silver nitrate becomes a little cloudy. There is definitely a reaction almost instantly, but it's not not the same kind of reaction that we got with the copper sulfate. It's just a faint bit of black and some cloudiness. The copper sulfate is definitely the most reactant. I mean, the aluminum is now tarnished brown. I will actually move the camera so that way you can see that. I don't know how to flip this. Nope, that's not what I want.